evening and welcome to Ratem and Slatem live here on KB Terrace Talk. I am your host, Turbo Tom, up here in the Scottish borders. It's a lovely evening. There's clouds. The sun is indeed setting on the football season, as it were. Certainly for a lot of clubs, certainly my club, Rotherham United, who are an absolute disgrace. And we'll talk about them in a second. Some interesting things have happened this week. First and foremost, yesterday in the Premier League, Arsenal, absolute bottle jobs as things stand. They're having a disaster class. They've lost the Carabao Cup final. They're out of the FA Cup. They got beat on their own patch at Bournemouth. Sorry, at Arsenal. They got beat by Bournemouth on their own patch. So, Arsenal fans, are you bottling it? Because I think you are. Because obviously they've got to play Manchester City again. And who knows where this title race could go to. That was the big result of the weekend. And obviously Man City backed it up today with a emphatic 3-0 win at Stamford Bridge, with goals coming from Nico O'Reilly. He's doing good things at the minute. Mark Guehi and Jeremy Doku. To, Chelsea having a bit of a disaster class season as well. We're going to come on to Man City shortly, but first and foremost, I want to bring in Tiny. Tiny, you there, pal?
All right, pal, how's it going?
Yeah, horrendous, mate. Horrendous. Being a fan
I've got some
of the club
facts.
that we support for you, pal. If you want to run over the absolute shower of shit that our club has become, mate, please take center stage.
Go on then. First and foremost, I wanna start by saying fair fucks to Lee Clark, because what he said in that interview was spot on. Every word he said, spot on, and it's took till the basically last month of the season for someone to say that. It's took the bloke 4 or 5 games to get fed up by it sounds of it with the group of players that he's got. He says he's got someone at injury door every minute, near enough. People pulling out of training. It's just not good enough. They don't wanna play for Rotherham, do they? They're not asked. Not asked one bit. And it's rubbish really.
What I will say, Connor, mate, right? Obviously, I'm approaching 40 next week. This for me is the worst I've ever seen the club.
Yeah.
I mean, you're 18, pal, and I guarantee this is the worst you've seen the club as well. So
I enjoyed Alan Stubbs' era. Well, short era more than this.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, relegation can be confirmed Tuesday if we fail to beat Wigan. So brilliant mid-April.
Which we will. We will, Connor.
Yeah,
we will, mate. We
don't win at Wigan when we've got good teams. So let alone when we've got this shower of shite.
Crap.
It's awful. Another fact I've seen today is, for the first time in my life, Doncaster Rovers will finish above Rotherham United in the same league. That is an 18-year stat. That first time since 2007, I believe. So again, yeah, brilliant 100 years Rotherham United, brilliant. But yeah, sums up everything.
It brings it honestly. It is disgusting, Tiny. Couple of comments here. Uh, A up, 0026 down. Barnsley FC fanzine. Can't believe how far Rotherham have slid. What a
To be
mess.
fair,
Feel for
I
you.
saw I saw a post from these lads and they put Rotherham United have schooled us in bad defending, and to be fair, that made me laugh, to be honest, because it was that first goal, 3-on-1. We had one at back, three on
Yeah,
one, absolutely atrocious.
yeah. It was
But nah,
absolutely.
it's got to change.
It's
It's got to
utterly
change in summer.
utterly disgusting. Tiny it is, and listen, we've still got games to go. I'd rather this just happen on the last game of the season as opposed to now stringing it out, mate. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah,
But
just get it done with
cheers.
now. Get it done with
No,
Tuesday.
yeah, yeah. Put us out. Throw the towel in. Put us out of this misery. I'm absolutely sick. This is a live phone-in show tonight. I've got Carl, who's going to come on and talk about his team, maybe. Uh, taking the title of Man City shortly. But if anybody wants to join us, and we literally talk about any football whatsoever, not bothered, preferably not Rotherham, as it's absolutely a shit show as things stand. Got another comment here.
I
Tottenham
believe I
are
believe Northampton and Port Vale can also join us this week in being relegated. So that's three gone, one to play for now.
come
So
come
poor
come into
season
the
for
club.
us three.
Come into the club. Tottenham are in real crisis at the moment. Wouldn't mind seeing them in the championship. That's from Billy Almond. And I've got Bob Dude, or I believe is Brighton fan Dan. Evening, happy to jump on and speak about Brighton. Burnley, if you would like. Me too. Hope all is well. Just got home. Yeah, I would like that, Dan, to be honest with you, mate. But we're going to quickly run over Rotherham and then bring in Carl to talk about Manchester City. Jordan Staniford, the players just looked clueless yesterday, almost like Sunday League defending, which is worrying. Well, it was worse than Sunday League. It was. I don't know what league that is. Were you there, Tiny? I take it.
Uh, Not home games, nah. I try
Yeah.
and avoid some home games because I've just lost effort. I mean, I go to all aways, as you know, but home games, what's point? Atmosphere's shocking. On away days, you get more drinking time. You get a day out and all, so it's not all bad. And atmosphere's majoritarily better, so it's alright. It's alright, but home games silent like a library, awful.
Yeah, mate. I'm completely with you. I mean, I actually earmarked the Wigan game to go to myself because it's only a couple of hours away and from where I live. But absolutely forget that. Absolutely forget it. The players have checked out. They don't care. The manager, I feel for him.
He's not checked out. He still believes, but at the end
He
of
still
the day,
believes, and
I
he's got
think
all
he
the
knows
money.
deep down that with this group of players, it'd be
Mm,
it'd be better off fielding a bunch of Sunday League lads. To be honest,
was
he'd have
bad.
more of a chance. Uh,
I said on the post match show with Bushy yesterday. Um, just play academy kids, sod it. Alert the away supporting fans like yourself, Tiny. That listen, we're going to play the young uns. So come if you want or not, what have you. But this lot are a bunch of pathetic losers, which they are. Um,
yeah, they are.
uh,
Non-Bay again. I don't know how we play. It's in the full 90 every week.
yeah.
Must be the most overrated player at club's got by a mile.
Well,
I just think at minute I get service is poor, but he doesn't offer anything. Like if he's
no,
that good of a striker, I know there's only so much you can do when you're playing with them lot. But come on,
yeah.
mate, £1 million you cost. apparently. But yeah, I expect better.
Million well spent, eh?
A
Uh,
million.
Tiny, dare I ask, are you going on Tuesday?
Yeah, I'll be going Tuesday. I expect nothing from game, but I've took a day off work for it, so gonna get on sesh. Gonna get on the sesh. If we go a goal down inside 10 minutes, back in concourse, a few pints,
Yeah,
and yeah, brilliant.
yeah. Well, mate, we'll cover all this on Miller's Monday. Are you going to be on Miller's Monday
Yeah,
tomorrow?
go on then. I'll trot on to it.
Get
Go
on,
on.
mate. We need people like you, mate, because me and Lee were like struggling to even talk about anything yesterday. Before we move on from Rotherham, you can see there's a QR code in the top right hand or
Top
left,
right.
however the screens go, and that's for the game of the century, which is being played on May the 3rd. After
I'll be attending that one.
you go into that one,
In
Tiny,
fact, that'll be next home game that I attend. Well, it's
right?
not an home game, but it is.
Fair.
I've decided that I'm boycotting for the rest of the season now. It can get lost in. I don't know what's going on with clubs, so why should I bother going to home
Yeah,
games? Like, at least with away games, it don't really fund ours in a sense. It does, but it don't. Majority goes to them. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, I'd rather go away. Not funding
Well,
him. Not funding him. He don't spend. What's the point?
it's £10 a ticket, available online and at the
Yeah,
club shop. You have some fantastic legends playing. We had Adam Lafondra, absolute goal machine, on our show on Friday night.
Camp is playing.
He is playing, and I tell you what, Bushy said it. Would have him in League Two next season, an old Alfie. I would, because
Oh yeah,
it's utter nonsense. But anyway, the money goes to the Rotherham United Community Supporters Trust or something like that, and the
and
hospice,
Rotherham Hospice. Yeah, great
as well.
course. Great course.
Great cause, great cause. So please scan the QR code, go and buy your tickets. Like I've said in the past, if I can get down, I will. I'll come and have a watch at the New York Stadium.
We'll
Tiny,
do a meet and greet. We'll do a meet and greet for all his
we'll
fans.
do a meet and greet.
KB Terrace Talk meet and greet. Go and get your
I
a lot.
love
I bet there'll be people queuing up for Bush's signature.
signature punch.
And
Tiny, anything?
we'll have bucket on table to fund his stolen Burberry shorts as
His
well.
Burberry shot,
Please,
600
yeah,
quid.
donate
600 quid
as much.
for Burberry. I mean, he must be mental. But anyway, right.
Right.
Fantastic, Tiny. Anything else you want to say, mate?
No, that's it. I'll save rest for Miller's Monday. Join us on that one as well. It's going to
We'll
be an
see you.
interesting one.
We'll see you Monday, Tiny. Good lad.
Right,
Thanks,
see in
mate.
a bit, Tom. See in a bit,
All the
everyone.
best. Up the Millers. Right, so that was Tiny talking about our football club, which has gone to utter shit. I'm going to bring in next a very happy Manchester City supporter, a member of our show, who I'm sure has got a few things to say regarding Arsenal's defeat and City's win and blah, blah, blah. Let's bring Carl in. Carl, can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear us, Carl?
I've got no sound. Let me just reboot.
No, Carl's gone. Carl has gone. Any more comments here? Yeah, Billy Almond. How many tickets have we sold for Wigan Tuesday? Probably not a lot. I'm gonna try and Carl again now. Give me a second. It's whirring away. Come on, Carl. Carl is Happy man. Tickets for Tuesday in Wigan, I would guesstimate maybe 700. Carl, can you hear us?
I can indeed. How are you doing?
Yes, good, Carl. Yeah, I'm sure you're absolutely ecstatic as the way things are going. Arsenal have lost yesterday, and City have destroyed Chelsea, and the title race is firmly back on. What are your thoughts, Carl?
Well, I mean, if Carlsberg did weekends, this is the one, isn't it?
Indeed.
I mean, where do we start? Do you want to discuss the Arsenal game first or the City game?
Either or, mate. Either or, because I mean they're the most pivotal things for this season as things start. I mean,
Well, I watched entire both games, and Bournemouth were good value for the win. I thought Arsenal looked toothless in the attack, and I'm not sure whether you agree or not. I think Arsenal have been reliant too much this season on and set pieces. And early on in the season, when they were getting loads of goals, they didn't have to rely on these open play goals. But it seems now defenses have worked out how to defend these set pieces. They've gone to pot. And all these so-called world-class players they've got just they've lost confidence in scoring in open play, is what it looks like to me. Um, I've watched a few of some Arsenal podcasts. Some people saying Saka's world class. I mean, I've not seen anything from him this season. I think he's been very poor. Don't get me wrong, Foden's had a drop off, but we're not relying. City aren't relying on these set piece goals now, and I think we're starting to see the Arsenal's fundamentals start to fall apart a little bit. Don't get me wrong, they deserve to still be in front, but now when the pressure tells and you only score goals in one particular way, you've got to make sure you score those goals, and when you don't, bad things happen. I was watching another podcast just before I come on the air, actually. An Arsenal fan says if City beat Arsenal, Arteta should be sacked. I mean, if that's not an overreaction, I don't know what is.
it's a massive overreaction. Yeah, it is.
I mean, Arsenal could still lose to City and still go on and win the league, but as I said a few weeks ago, this isn't over. Arsenal were in the boxes, but I mean that brings us nicely onto the City game. The first half, I think we were a little bit cautious. I thought it was very even. Chelsea had chances. City dominated the ball, but weren't really ruthless in the attack. Haaland didn't have a shot on target until the 97th minute. But that just goes to show that you've got a goal machine in your team like Haaland, but he hardly has a sniff. You share those goals out between, as you said earlier, O'Reilly, Doku, um, and
Guehi.
um, and Gay. Yeah,
Guehi,
I mean,
yeah.
Gay took his goal like a striker.
Yeah.
Got the ball on the half turn, got found space, bang, bottom corner. And another thing I'd want to point out, I mean, if Nico O'Reilly doesn't win Young Player of the Year this season, so much wrong. Because out of every player, if you think of the world-class talents in City's team, Nico O'Reilly's played the most minutes of any player, which is testament to him.
I mean, for me, I'm glad that this has happened. I'm glad that Arsenal have lost yesterday. Watching the Premier League, I don't want a Premier League season to go to the point where Arsenal are one game away from winning the league with with 4 or 5 games to go or whatever. So when do you play Arsenal?
Next week.
Carl. Next week. Is it Sunday?
Next Sunday, the Etihad.
4:30 kickoff, I'm assuming.
I've not checked the time, but yeah, I think it'll be.
It will be. It'll be the Super Sunday, won't it? So at this point, you'll be on 67, and you still have a game in hand. Could we be seeing a Manchester United Man City final day kind of goal difference game potentially? The old Aguero.
I mean, you're never going to get that moment again, so it's highly unlikely. I said before this game, if we beat Chelsea, we'll go on and win the league, and I believe that. But I mean, literally, whoever wins that game, Arsenal City, will win the league.
Yeah.
I'm not saying both teams will go on and win every game, but I think it's going to be so damaging to the other team's confidence. Whoever
Yeah.
loses that game, that the other team will just go on and dominate. The final games remaining and take great confidence from that. So Arsenal are going to have to do something they've never done before, because I think they need to beat City at the Etihad. Well, I say never done before; they've not done for a long time. But I think if Arsenal rock up there for a draw, it'll bite them in the arse and we'll win heavily. I think
Well,
Arsenal needs.
that was my next question, Carl. Do you think Arteta will come with the mentality of let's shut up shop and try and get a 0-0, as it were?
Well, he did it 2 seasons ago.
He did. He did.
He came to the Etihad. They got a draw. They were celebrating, and City went on and won the league.
Yeah.
So I think if they do that this year, they'll get annihilated. And another point there, I think is that another clean sheet on the road for City. We've had a lot of injuries in defence, and now with Gay coming in, he looks solid. Kusanov has been outstanding. He is going to be a talent for a long time.
He is.
Nico O'Reilly's arguably been the best left back in the division. So yeah, they're getting a bit of continuity in defence. And another telling thing, I looked at the bench there and I thought, do you know what? If we are struggling, got a bit of firepower to come off that bench. Whereas I looked in the Arsenal Bournemouth game and I thought, where are they going to get a goal from today? To go and save that game. So it's all positive. We're hitting a rich vein of form at the right time in the season, which, history tells you Pep goes on a good run second half of the season. So I expect us to finish really strongly and put Arsenal to the sword next week.
So, my next question on Man City is Guardiola in charge at the start of next season?
Yeah, I think he'll do one more. I
One
think he'll do
more?
one more. Yeah, I think he'll do one more season. And then I think Vincent Kompany will be at City this season after.
All right, good shout. I mean, Bayern Munich are absolutely pulling up trees, aren't they? I mean, Harry Kane's in the form of his life, although he's never really been out of form, has he? And
Yeah, I think Kompany's done such a good job at Bayern Munich that they're going to win the league. They've got a very good chance in the Champions League.
yeah,
And I think
I've backed them.
I think he's got another year left at Bayern. And regardless of what they win this year or next, I think then he's done a good stint at Bayern. Because, I mean, historically, you don't get coaches that stay at Bayern for years and years and years.
No.
And he's married to a Mancunian, so I'm guessing she wants to get back to Manchester. So
He
I
is
think
indeed.
everything points to him coming back to City, in my opinion.
So you think he's the natural successor of Pep Guardiola then?
Yeah, I think if City don't win the league and Pep decides to hang his, to end his managerial career at City this season, which it could happen, but I think is unlikely. If he does, I don't think we'll get Kompany then. I think we'll probably get Maresca.
Would you be happy with Maresca? Would you be happy with that?
Yeah, I would be, because.
Would you? Right. Okay.
Yeah, because he's played, he's worked with Pep, so he knows Pep's style of play. And this City team is built in a certain way where you don't change the style of football. The style of football is always going to remain. It's about coaching the players, not the style of football. So he will come in, and I don't think he'll change much with Pep's philosophy. He'll continue, whereas and the same going for Kompany. I think they play very similar styles, but if Pep does go this season and Maresca does come in, then we won't be getting Kompany for a few years.
No. Unless Maresca has an absolute shit show of a managerial appointment and what goes on.
I don't think City's hierarchy are as reactive to most clubs, though, so they wouldn't make a knee-jerk reaction like another club would with a sacking. But I'm 90% confident Pep will be there next year, and then Kompany will come when he leaves.
Do you think it'll be like an Alex Ferguson thing where Pep effectively chooses his replacement?
Probably chooses is the wrong word, but he will definitely have influence. And him
Yeah.
and company have a great relationship. Company's got a statue at the club. He's well regarded. I mean, I don't see any any negatives to this at all.
Yeah, no. If he goes and wins the champion, I've not looked at the Bundesliga table. I'm assuming Munich are flying away with it. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
they're a bit of a juggernaut at the moment.
And if he wins the Champions League, his stock gets really high. And company will always say, "I want to manage Manchester City." It just sort of makes perfect sense. It's like a jigsaw, isn't it? It just makes sense,
Yeah,
and that's where
yeah,
it'll go. And it makes you think. I mean, obviously, company when he was in charge of Burnley in the Championship, fantastic team. Company obviously tried to implement his style of play with substandard players, but with Burnley in the Premier League went disastrously wrong. But obviously, that doesn't mean he's a bad manager. It means that was just his philosophy, and that's the way he wants to play, and that's what has been drilled into him by Pep over the years. So
yeah, of course.
and it's worked at Bayern Munich, hasn't it? So it's just
Yeah,
shows you.
listen, Bayern Munich are one of the powerhouses of world
Yes,
football, and
100%.
they don't take Vincent Company. They don't make a decision like that on a whim. And their decision to take Company has been vindicated with what
It
he's done
has.
for them. So
Yeah, 100%. So finally, Carl, I know you're a Manchester City supporter. Do you think Man City win the league?
yes,
Yes. And does it all come down to next week's game?
well, in a nutshell, yeah.
Yeah.
If we lose to Arsenal, it's season over. But I don't think we will. I think we'll blow them away. If you look at the two teams form wise, there's only one team that will win that game
Yeah.
next week. The only way we don't win that game next week is if we bottle it. We don't play our attacking style of football. Arsenal take control, maybe get an early lead, and then we shit ourselves and make some bad mistakes. But just can't see it.
Yeah. No,
Can't see us losing that game.
like I say, it's at your gaff. I do think that Arteta will come for the draw. I think that's what he will do. And whether or not he pulls that off is another question. But even if it is a draw, he's still. If I was Arteta, you play stick or twist. You go for the kill or try and go for the kill. And if you don't go for the kill, I don't think anyone's going to blame you for not trying to win a game of football.
At the
So
moment, I think it's 50-50 who wins the league, although I'm confident City can do that. If Arsenal draw, I think it goes 70-30 in Arsenal's favour. If they win the league 100%. I think
yeah,
if we win the league 100%.
I think it's undoubtedly the biggest game of the season. Obviously, it is, and we should maybe do a live watch along of that actually next Sunday. That could be a shout. That could be a shout.
Yeah, I won't be on for a live watch along during that game. I'll be too nervous.
Well, I'll do it as a complete neutral, maybe.
I might get on for half time for 5 minutes. Provided we're winning or not losing, should I say? If we're losing, that well, it might be entertaining for the neutral watching steam come out my ears.
Well, it is what it is. Carl, any more final thoughts on Man City before I bring Pete in?
No thoughts on City. I just wanted to say, unlucky Rotherham. I had a look at the score yesterday. Did it finish 3-0?
3-1.
Oh, you got a goal back?
Yeah, we've got a penalty in the last couple of minutes.
Hey, you've done all right there, getting the goal, haven't you?
Honestly, it's bad. It's so depressing.
Bushy will be back. Bushy will be back to being a United fan, won't he?
Well, yeah, they play Leeds tomorrow, don't they? So That's a big game.
I'll tell you what, if
At least
Leeds
he's
win
got
that,
to fall back on. I don't support
if Leeds
anybody
win
else.
that, it's the perfect weekend for me if Leeds
Well,
beat United.
you did say in the chat, mate, it would be your perfect weekend, mate.
Yeah. City win, Arsenal lose. My best mate's a Mackham, so Sunderland won as well.
Indeed.
And then if United get beat, fucking hell, it's what dreams are made of, isn't it?
Indeed. Is
Anyway,
Dan okay? Is Dan okay, Carl? Is he all right?
Yeah, he's doing well. He's loving life, isn't he? Sunderland are winning.
Good
Sunderland
lad.
above Newcastle in the league, so
Indeed they are.
so he's lapping it up.
Yeah, good for him, man. Good for him. Carl, thanks for coming on, mate. Really appreciate it, and we'll see you potentially next Sunday, depending on what happens against.
Well, I'll commit to coming on for 5 minutes at half time. No more than that. But if City win, I'll come on after the match, definitely.
Right, okay, good lad.
If City lose, you won't see me for 2 weeks.
No, I know we won't.
Right, listen, all the best, yeah?
Cheers, Carl. Good lad. Have a nice
See you in a
night,
bit.
mate. Thank you, man. So that was Carl. Very happy Manchester City fan. Very confident City can go on and win against Arsenal next Sunday. And it takes it down to the wire. That's what we want. We want things down to the wire. We don't want people to run away with titles. It's a load of nonsense. Now, to the other end of the table, I'm going to bring in a good friend of ours and a member of Millers Monday and Midweek Millers, Pete, who has a sort of soft spot for Tottenham Hotspur. Pete, thanks for
Tom.
Kicking about. Can you hear us, pal?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
1 minute, Pete. I'm going to put you back out, then rejoin. Right. Try again for us, Pete. Hang on. Hear us, Pete?
Yeah.
Yay! Yes, Pete.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about Rotherham, pal. Let's talk about Tottenham.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't want to talk about one confirmed relegation. Let's talk about another kind of confirmed relegation.
I don't know who's worse. Honestly.
No. But do you know what? I know that as a Tottenham Hotspur fan, and I don't know if LAJS is watching this tonight, who is a Tottenham supporter. I know that if Tottenham go down, they'll come straight back up. That's my personal opinion, personal feelings. But from a Tottenham fan's perspective, Pete, right? Tottenham have never been relegated from the Premier League, which is mental. And I did a live watch along. Come and find it on the channel. I did a live watch along of the Fury fight last night. What an incredible stadium that gaff is. And to think that Lincoln City are going to potentially, he's not done with yet, playing at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I am so jealous.
Even Stevenage, they could be playing there.
Even Stevenage. Bloody Stevenage.
They should be nowhere near bottom, then, honestly. I think they run like Rotherham, absolutely. I don't want to swear, but I know with both different ends of the spectrum, but Tottenham and Rotherham, I think they both run crap, aren't they, by the sound of it?
Well, I mean, I saw something, Pete. I think, obviously, Daniel Levy's stepped away now from Tottenham, I believe. That it would never get into this kind of situation. But Carl, who was on before, actually did say, and I agree with him, and I think a few others have said, that the appointment of the manager, the ex-Brighton manager, what's he called again?
De
Zerbi, yeah, was the wrong appointment for this time of the season. You needed a fight. They needed a firefighter, as it were. But sadly, they've gone with the guy who famously takes a few weeks.
He's a good coach, though, and he's a good manager
to get a team playing properly. Or is that the long-term goal? We're going to drop to the champ. We're going to reset. We're going to play this identity of football. We're not going to be Spursy anymore. We're going to come back up and we're going to start hitting the heights. But you just got to remember, Pete, you won the Europa League last season. It's madness, mate. It's madness.
Just like a reset, like Newcastle, they went down, come back up. But I think Tottenham players have geared up by it looks.
Yeah.
I watched them today and it was terrible, that.
Yeah. I mean,
players have got as well. That wage bill in that league will be ridiculous what Tottenham's got.
Well, they're going to have to offload lots of people on loan, aren't they? Everyone's going to have to go out on loan. I mean, like Richarlison, he's still part of the Brazil setup, isn't he? Is he not their main striker?
If you look at centre halves, that Van
Ven
and
Romero. Won the World Cup.
I know, championship.
That's a great question. Has anybody who's won the World Cup been relegated from the Premier League? That honestly, has there been?
I never think. I'm not sure.
If it's not happened, that's going to be one of the things that we can now ask people. Honestly, got me now thinking, because I'm a bit of a football quiz guy.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Leicester, but I don't think they had any World Cup winners, did they?
They had Kante, but he moved on before they got relegated.
Yeah.
Newcastle,
no, they didn't have
in the comments for all the thousands watching, please let me know if anybody has won the World Cup and then has been relegated from the Premier League specifically, because obviously Juventus got done back in the day for match fixing or bribing refs. So I imagine like the likes of Del Piero, maybe, or someone like that. But certainly in Premier League terms, has anybody been relegated who has won the World Cup from the Premier League? Let me know.
I can't think. There might be one.
There could be one. And do you know what? After this show's ended, I'm not even going to Google it. I'm going to think to myself. I'm going to sit in a corner, right, with me lager and go, right, who is it? Do you know what? I think, Pete, there could be one. I mean, the table as it stands, Pete, right? Where are we? Table. Wolves, buggered, 17 points. Burnley, buggered, 20 points. Spurs, 30 points. West Ham, battered Wolves. And Forest got a draw today to get themselves to 33 points. Leeds have a game in hand. Yes, they play Manchester United tomorrow. Spurs' next game, let me have a look. Spurs' next game is against Brighton. And Brighton, are no mugs.
No.
And that's now 5 kickoff next Saturday. So it's De Zerbi's old team. And for my money, if they lose that, I think it could be done. I genuinely do. And because Brighton are literally, Spurs are fighting, inverted commas. Brighton are, the 9th, played 32, 46 points. Listen, 7th gets you Europe. They are 1 point behind Brentford, who would, if the league finished today, Brentford are in Europe. So, listen, they're not playing anybody who's not fighting for out. Actually, that's the beauty of this league at the minute. Literally everybody they're playing, anybody who they could play, are fighting for something. So
I did think it would be between Forest and West Ham, but Tottenham aren't playing any trees up, are they? The form's awful.
Yeah, I mean, I think
good form, don't you?
Pete, I think West Ham will be fine from what I've seen of them now. Sorts the shit out. They've got a good manager, let's face it. Yes, they've got to beat bottom of the league. Was it 4-0, I think? But winning breeds confidence. Forest, grind out a draw today. Leeds.
Could be Leeds. Could be Leeds, you know. Have they got
Massive.
Tottenham to play? I think they have, haven't they? I'm not sure.
Don't know, actually. But even then, I would fancy Leeds. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I mean, Leeds are 3 points clear, but they have the exact same goal difference. So,
Just think of the amount of money Tottenham's going to lose if they go down. I know they'll get parachute payments, but I say Tottenham are part of their big 5, 6, aren't they?
yeah.
Part of their big lot. What wanted that Super League football, didn't they? But
that is the whole point.
Money.
That is the whole point. I mean, Spurs commercially, I believe, one of the most successful commercially clubs. You got your NFL, you've got your concerts, you've got your boxing. You've got all that. I think they make a lot of revenue off that. But I think all of that gets pumped back into the stadium bill.
Yeah, costs a lot, didn't it?
It costs a fucking hell of a lot. And I'll tell you what, it's an unbelievable stadium. And I'd love to go there.
I'd love to go. Yeah.
I would. I want to go watch a game of football there. Not so much Beyonce or fucking...
Yeah, I did say to my dad we ought to go down for a game, but I don't think he's bothered.
Championship next season, that'll be a good one to go.
Probably get ticket for that, like Sheffield United away or something.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, get tickets for that.
Yeah, you probably would get tickets for it. And I'll tell you what, I'd love to go and visit it because it is state of the art. Like, it's state of the art. But obviously, they've looked at that and I think the likes of Harry Kane and Heung-min Son, etc., have papered over the cracks for many years at Tottenham because I think they must have, because they were fantastic together, them two, Son and Kane, unplayable on the day. And now there's obviously they're not there anymore. Obviously Kane went earlier than Son went. Don't get me wrong, Son was certainly not the same player he was. Kane has gone on to be even better, some might argue. And then who have they got to rely on? And there's just no leaders. There's nothing. Feels like we're talking about Rotherham United here, Pete.
Like midfield on paper, you got like Conor Gallagher, Gray. They've got some decent players. They
have. Yeah, that's another thing we've got in common with Tottenham. We've got one of the Gray brothers, both of us. So
both getting relegated.
Both getting relegated.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Even Tottenham's benching bad, you know. That Seamans have got Jed Spence, that Basuma, Tell, Danso, Sarr, Paulinho.
I mean, will this be, Pete, on paper, the best team to be relegated from the Premier League?
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah, because obviously
I'd say so.
Villa have dropped in the past. Leeds United have dropped in the past. Forest obviously have dropped in the past. You know, big clubs. You know, a couple of European Championship winners there. And the bench you just named there. I mean, Jed Spence still gets called up for England. And he was on the bench. So, Pete, you think if Tottenham go down, will this be the best squad?
Easy.
To go down?
Say. Yeah. Better than Villa's, Newcastle's, yeah. Leicester's, 100%.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. I mean, it's such a sad state of affairs. I know a few Spurs fans. I've got my friend in Canada who messages me often, asking me, "Tom, will Spurs go down?" I went like, "Fucking looking like it, mate." do you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I just can't imagine a Premier League without Tottenham in it. What will happen, and what happens with any team that goes down like Villa or Leeds, be prepared for this, Tottenham fans. You'll be playing every Friday night live on Sky.
Yeah.
Or every Saturday evening live on Sky. On failing that, live every Monday evening live on Sky. So there'll be no Saturday 3 o'clock kickoffs, I can assure you.
Yeah, it'd be Tottenham every week. It used to be Leeds every week, didn't it?
It used to be Leeds every single week.
Newcastle, they're on.
every single week.
Yeah.
Which I tell you what, Pete, does my head in. Obviously, the one saving grace of being a Rotherham United fan is I know certainly not in any sort of near future will be an absolute juggernaut of football and juggernaut of football, right? I know that most of the time we're kicking off 3 o'clock on a Saturday, and that suits me.
Yeah.
So the one
does
silver
me.
lining, as it were.
Mm.
So yeah,
Spurs
Spurs look like could be gone.
Yeah, and I think Man City's won't league now. I did say over Sunday when I come on your show, I said Arsenal will bottle it.
Yeah,
Looks like they have, on it. They're going to bottle it. Don't know why we win a trophy, are they?
it's honestly, Pete, it's looking that way. I mean,
They're good at this, City, though. They're good at this.
well, they know.
The end
they
of season, yeah, they're good.
I mean, what I will say is that City are fortunate and Arsenal are somewhat unfortunate that Arsenal, they have to play each other. Which...
Yeah, I think Arsenal will set up for a draw, me,
Yeah, I
They're going to park bus.
I said
Can't
to
do no
Carl,
else.
I said to Carl before, Pete, I think it's... He will try and park the bus and maybe nick one on a counter. But it's a hard one. Do you go out for the win?
I think City will. City will go for a kill, won't they?
City have to go for the kill. They have to go.
Arsenal will just set up and try and get a draw. I think that's best Arsenal can do at the minute.
Yeah.
I think losing to Bournemouth is knocked them for 6, that. City will be buzzing.
It has. And they've got a Champions League game midweek, haven't they?
Yeah.
Arsenal.
I can't see City losing another game now. They'll win everyone.
Yeah. I mean, the bit between the teeth. Big win against Chelsea today as well. So, Liverpool, what a weird season they've had. Liverpool.
It's ever since they spent all that money, isn't
it? I know. Why fix it if it ain't broke? And
they've got that Isak. He hasn't played. He's hardly played. 120 million, whatever he costs.
Played. Is he still injured? I don't know.
I think he called it over a day, but
Salah
didn't even get a game, does he? Salah, well, I think he scored, didn't he?
Yeah.
But he's not a starter anymore, is he, usually?
I mean, you look at the top 4, you got Arsenal, City, Man United. Man United, for me, are nailed on Champions League. I do expect Manchester United, apologies, Leeds fans, Luke, etc.
Is it Ellen Road?
It is at Old Trafford, I believe.
I think Ellen Road would be a different story, I think.
Give me a second. I'll double check that with you. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's at Old Trafford, yeah.
It's at Old Trafford, but I mean, look, it's not a derby, but it kind of is, if that makes sense.
It's always been the same when I grew up in 90s and stuff. It always leads Man United, wasn't it?
It was a big one. I mean, I remember the Jermaine Beckford FA Cup winner back in the day.
I think we're Leeds in League One then as well.
I think they were, yeah. Jermaine Beckford, 180 scored. It was 1-0, I believe.
Yeah.
It was the FA Cup 3rd round, I think.
Yeah.
I think.
I think you're right.
But, listen. I fancy Man United to win that. If Leeds win that, though, I will say this. That will kick them on probably to safety, but they are still in it. They are, because
Leeds, their own form will keep them up.
Yeah.
Well, their home crowd. The best home fans in the league for me, Leeds.
Oh, 100%. Leeds, what a massive club. Massive club. I mean, younger people than us, Pete, mate, do not realise how big Leeds United were. And obviously, me and you are both from Yorkshire. We're both from South Yorkshire. Leeds are they're not going to debate the biggest team in Yorkshire.
Yeah. For me, they are, yeah.
Easily. And
to be fair, they've already got one club in City, though, haven't they? It's not like Sheffield, is it?
Yeah, of course.
So,
of course. I mean,
I've just checked EFL Cup. I didn't even know we're on today, and Luton's won it. I didn't even know we were playing.
Oh, is it the old Virtue Trophy today?
There's been no advertisement or note on it, have they? They won 3-1, Luton.
Did they? Who were they playing?
Stockport. I didn't even know we're on.
Well, they beat Stockport 3-1, did they?
Yeah.
Well, do you know what? We were there.
Yeah.
Was it 3-4 years ago, whatever? And when we won. Listen, one silver line, we get to play in that tournament again next season. Although we won't the season after if we drop.
Yeah, we'll be in FA Vars, won't we? Whatever it's
FA
called.
Vars.
Rotherham v
Yes.
Dog and Duck at Wembley.
The Dog and Duck at Wembley.
That's what's going to happen, isn't it? We're going to spiral that far down. It's going to be ridiculous. Yeah.
It could get that stupid, Pete.
I think we'll end up. I think we're going to end up in administration again. As well. I think it's going to get that bad myself.
It's looking like. I mean,
bleak.
Me and you in the chat today, pal. You were saying that you watched Lee Clark's interview, and I didn't want to watch it, and then you said that he's right and all that, and I thought, do I want to watch it? Do I want to like this man and hope that he stays? So I watched it, and I'll tell you what, he said he might as well have come on Monday Night Millers. Him take over Bush's role.
Yeah. He said how it is. I like that though. He's called everything out, hasn't he?
He said it completely how it is. He called them all out. He called everything out, and I don't know how that will sit with the board.
I think it's rumble a few feathers that, when you go back into training. Is it tomorrow? Or if they've been in today, I don't know. But
I hope they're in today.
Yeah, it's going to cause some crap that it's going to cause.
Yeah. And we had a discussion earlier on the chat as well. Obviously, we're coming to kind of the end of the show here, but I'm going to leave this out here anyway. It was a thought that I had. Obviously, Rotherham, we've moved away from the shit Premier League here. Let's talk about the Millers again. Well, any comeback from this, come and have a chat with me tomorrow on Monday Night Millers. You on tomorrow night, Pete? Are you on night?
Yeah. No, I'm off, mate, tomorrow, so
You're
I'll
off,
be on, pal. Yeah.
So what I'm going to say is, we did a post-match reaction yesterday, should I say, regarding how the club will plan to sell season tickets next season, because obviously when we had Liam Richardson in the Championship and it was pretty much confirmed we were going to get relegated, they sacked him. Wrong decision, first and foremost, and they brought in Steve Evans. And the whole point of bringing Steve Evans in, love Steve Evans, club legend, absolutely adore the bloke for what he did for us. He was brought back to sell season tickets for the League One campaign, and it worked.
Yep.
Now, Rotherham are all but relegated to League Two. So, what's the plan? How are they going to sell season tickets? And my thoughts, and I don't know if any of the Millers thought this, would be this. Will they offer or approach Ronnie Moore for the job? Now, me and Pete both completely agree that we hope that doesn't happen, because Ronnie's going through a bit of, bad health. Yeah, he's coming to the other side of it as far as we're aware and what have you. But, he's still had a bit of a time with it recently. But from the point of view of the club, if you want to sell season tickets, they potentially could go down that route. And what it would do, and this is not me advocating it, this is just me thinking all scenarios, because that's what we do as football fans. What it would do is it would completely unite the fans. And I'm not a betting man. I don't think the fans would get on the back of a club legend. Yes, he came back a second time and was sacked by Tony Stewart. However, I think this is a little bit different now. So all I'm saying is, and I want to ask you, Miller fans, and something you, if you want to come and discuss on Miller's Monday, would you, as Rotherham United supporters, encourage the appointment of the King, Ronnie Moore, or discourage it. Because I think the brains trust at Rotherham United. I think this could be going through their head. It's gone through my head, right?
I didn't even think about it, to be honest.
Well, there you go. So
They've got to come up with something to sell something.
They have to come up with something to sell
yeah.
something. And Bushy did say in a private chat we had today that he doesn't think that's going to happen, but he thought that if they were going to go any way, it would try Paul Warne, which is also a probability, not a probability. I don't think Paul Warne comes back to us. I don't think he works with the regime that we have. So, yeah. A couple of comments here. Right, chuff, Danny. Eric Durm, a defender, won the World Cup with Germany in 2014, but got relegated with Huddersfield from the Premier League in 2018-19. Danny, right,
I can't remember that. I can't remember his name, and I heard him. Good one,
Danny. Danny's usually on my Sunday show.
Yeah.
So there we go. There's the answer. Eric Durm, a defender, won the World Cup with Germany in 2014, but got relegated with Huddersfield. How did Huddersfield have a Germany defender called Eric Durm?
No idea.
Danny, you on the wind-up? So, yeah, that's Eric Durm. Corey's book came from behind too. I'm assuming that is to do with the Virtue Trophy. Here we go, Danny again. Andre Schürrle also won the World Cup with Germany in 2014, but got relegated in 2018-19 Premier League season with Fulham.
He was at Chelsea. He was at Chelsea, wasn't he? Chelsea signed and they went to Fulham.
Didn't Schürrle score in the World Cup final? I think he did, you know.
Mario Götze, wasn't it? Götze?
It was Götze, wasn't it? But I'm sure Schürrle had something to do with it. Yeah, it was Götze, though. You're right, Pete. Ross, top fan of the show, always commenting, great guy. Leeds United were footballing royalty back in the 70s. What an outstanding squad. Ellen Road can't be matched for hostility. Rate Cauldron, lads. Completely agree.
Yeah.
Rate Chuff, Danny again. Just finished work. Missed being on the show tonight. I'll hopefully be on next Sunday. Have a good week, everyone. The kids are back to school. Not in Scotland, they aren't. Not in Scotland, they aren't.
They are tomorrow. Yeah.
my ones, they get 2 weeks here in Scotland. How mad is that?
Mine's just up. This is second week. Mine.
Oh, right. So
same,
they go a week.
Some do, some don't. Like there's some in Sheffield already had a week, so I don't know how it works. God knows.
Corey here again. Paul Warne refused to come back because of Tony. Well,
I had that, yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine. Russ again. We want Ronnie better and not worse health-wise. So no way if any sense touches, legend or not. Yeah, and I completely agree. I was just racking my brains because when they sacked Liam Richardson, they brought Steve Evans back to sell season tickets. So my brain thinks, what are they possibly going to do to try and push season tickets next season? And that's what came to my mind. It was. I was
thinking, Tom. I think they're going to try and push for Artel.
I think that's where they're going to try and go, Pete. Yeah, I think that's probably the logical.
Unless Clark's got it for next season.
Is that going to sell season tickets though, Pete? I don't know, mate.
Is Artel? That's issue, isn't it?
He's part of Ronnie's teams, doesn't he, Artel? He had the double promotion and what have you, and he has, he's grafted. It wouldn't be my choice, personally.
They've got a big name in to sell something this time.
Yeah. Well,
no one's going to go, are they? No one's going to go. £500 in League Two for a season ticket.
Yeah.
I bet they're putting prices up as well, so.
Well, do you know what they need then? Like what he got when Steve Evans came in. They need a salesman. Steve Evans was a salesman, wasn't
he? Yeah.
So maybe a Robbie Savage is not that far out. It's what I would go for. But
the print prices up, aren't they, again? So they need to do something. Everything's going up in ground, everything. So I think fans are going to be shocked when they find out what's going up.
Well, this is why I think they need a massive announcement.
They need a big name. Yeah.
They need a big name. If not a big name, sadly, Pete, and I know you agree, and I know you've said it in the past, the only way is down. I've got Ben Woodcock, Ben, member of the Fantasy Premier League. Who do you want as your first game of the season in League 2? From Ben, love the show tonight. Cheers, Ben.
I want Accrington away.
Do you know
I love
what
going to Accrington. I love it.
Yeah. I want Barrow away because I'm not too far from Barrow. So.
Oh yeah, it's up there, isn't it, Barrow? Yeah.
It is.
Carlisle might go. Carlisle up near.
Yeah, they're in the playoffs. So you know what? If Carlisle come up, I'll have Carlisle away.
York could be a decent day out as well.
York will be a decent day out. Bob Dude. Oh, sorry, Russ again. I want Neil Harris, who's at Cambridge.
Yeah, good shout, that.
Good shout there. Danny Boy again, Ray Chuff. SPL still looking spicy, looking very spicy. Very spicy indeed. Rangers, I think, were 2-0 down today against Falkirk.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah.
6-3, was it? 6-3?
Yeah, they'll win League Rangers now.
I think I went to the pub and I said to a couple of Rangers, I said, well, what was the score today? And, it was some game. We were 2-0 down at half time. I was like, oh, here we go. They've won. 6-3. They've all got Rangers, Hearts, Celtic. They've all got to play each other, right? So whoever comes out on top of those three, Rangers have got the superior goal difference. Celtic's goal difference is crap. Hearts are still top. So betting man, I'm going to say Rangers win the league. As a complete neutral, yes, my wife and daughter support Celtic. I want Hearts to win the league. So
Be nice for Hearts to win it. Somebody
just
different.
Change,
it's always
Pete.
Rangers, Celtic, in it.
Pete.
Yeah.
And Brian Van Daan, you watch them bounce back next weekend against us. It's written in the stars. I feel it don't want to just deserve a ball versus could be interested. No, I'm confident that you probably get something out Tottenham. Done that one from Ross.
What do you reckon to Ian Holloway?
Yeah, Ian Holloway. Proper character. Calls a spade. Funny guy. I know that he's said things about us in the past, but do you know what? Whatever.
Yeah.
We've said things about us all season.
Yeah.
Ray chuffed. Danny Boy again. Remember Carlisle away when Marco had to travel in the boot? Yes, I do remember that. Yeah, we're at Carlisle away. Well, it wasn't away for me because I was at home. And we had to put Mark, the Leeds fan, in a boot because we all went to watch Carlisle v Rotherham.
Bit random, right?
I remember that one, Danny Boy, yeah. And Ross, give me Accrington away first game. Got some good Aki mates. And a good drink round Aki. 100%.
Good away day, Accrington. It's right away day. Old school terracing, no roof. It's brilliant.
Do you know what? I think that's probably the best thing about going down League Two. You get to go around these old
proper
tin-shed stadiums, proper grounds.
Let's get back to Millmore next. Let's get back there.
Do you know what? I'd love to go back to Millmore. Corey, I reckon the players will come out and say something when they leave about how everything is run. Yep, and if any players that are fancying leaving Rotherham United, hopefully most of you, want to come on KB Terrace Talk and have a chat with Bushy, Bez, myself, Pete, and the lads, you're more than welcome to. We had Adam Lafondra, absolute legend, on our show on Friday night, who made me feel really old because we're both the same age and I look absolutely disgusting.
I'm 41 end at month, Tom, so...
You're 41 end at month. I'm 40 on Friday.
Yeah.
I'm 40 on Friday, Pete, mate. It's awful, isn't it? I'll tell you what, how young did Adam Lafondra look? Oh, sorry, Glenville.
He didn't like that, did he? I didn't even know that, to be fair. I had no idea. When you said, what's your real name? I thought, Adam Lafondra. And I Googled it later on. I thought, yeah, Tom's right.
The best of it is the answer is Adam. I went, are you sure?
Yeah.
he explained. But it was a good sport, great player, and to back up what Bushy said on that Friday night, I'd have him in League Two next season. Sod it.
Yeah.
And he was saying that he would become like a coach and advisor to young strikers. Could have done within this season.
Mm.
And I tell you what a player, what a gentleman, what a career that man had. We're coming to the end, Pete. Anything else you want to say, pal?
No, I'll say my views for tomorrow on Miller's Monday.
Miller's Monday was
We've never
really
I don't think we've ever had a positive show, have we, really? So
we're going to have a really positive show on Miller's Monday. I'm sure everyone's going to be really calm and have lots of really nice things to say. Before we go away again, sorry to sound like a broken record, but there's a QR code in the corner there. It's for the Game of the Century, Legends game, which is to be held on Sunday the 3rd of May. And we've got some fantastic ex-Rotherham legends playing for the club. As we were just saying before, Adam Lafondra was on Friday promoting the game with us. We at KB Terrace Talk are fully behind this event that's been set up by Kev Johnson, who does an awful lot of work for certainly the Rotherham Hospice and local charities. It's also for the Rotherham United Community Trust. £10 a ticket, available at the shop at the stadium or indeed online. We've got Neil Warnock in one of the dugouts, and we've got Ronnie and Brex in the other. And we've got some fantastic players. We've got Adam Lafondra, we've got Leo Fortune West, we've got Lee Frecklington, who was announced on Friday just before we went live.
Swales,
McIntosh,
yeah.
all your favourite players come into the New York Stadium to have a kickabout. So £10 a ticket, get you sent down, support a fantastic cause, forget about the absolute shit show of a season that we've endured, and get yourself down. And myself and Pete will be back tomorrow on, as we said, Monday Night Millers. I want to thank all the comments tonight as well. I want to thank Tiny coming on, giving his views on Rotherham. Carl coming on, giving his views on the exciting title race, which is unfolding in the Premier League. And finally, I want to thank Pete coming on to talk about Spurs. Yeah. And then at the end, we'll always revert back to it, Rotherham.
Try not to.
And all the comments in the chat: Corey, Ross, Bob Dude, Danny Boy, Ben. Who else have we got? I'm going to call you all out tonight. Corey again. And then D93W5Q. I'll put it on there anyway. The collapse of North London. Then was one I didn't read out from Russ, actually. I'll put it out there. Evening, Tom Pete. Don't matter who you are. If you aren't run right, these are the things that can happen. But Spurs, it's unthinkable, isn't it, lads? Up the Miller men, boys. Ross is our top contributor on this channel, 100%. And Billy Almond, I forgot to say thank you to you as well, mate. And then Jordan Sanderford, who also commented. So we'll leave it at that. We'll see you tomorrow for Miller's Monday, 8 o'clock. Thank you, Pete. And up the Millers.
Up the Millers. Up the Spurs.
Up the Spurs.